Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Battletech. My name is Zelda from Zelda's Gaming and we're playing a game blast from the past. Battletech, the Crescent Hawk Inception. It is probably one of the games that got me into Battletech. It's a really good game. Old, obviously, just like I am. I'm an old man. So you can see here the graphics, but it's a really good game. It's a really good game. And if you like this old stuff, and some of the old stuff, and just to let you know too, is you can get these at, what are they called? Abandonware. Okay, Abandonware is where you can find some of these older games. I played this on DOS, and these are the graphics I played with too. So this is, for me, it was really cool. Battletech. Crescent Hawk Inception, okay, developed by Westwood Associates, okay, and released in 1988, so it's a long time ago. It's a turn-based game, which is adventure role-playing, and you play this character called Jason, okay, and you're this little blue guy down here. All right, so I'll introduce the game a little bit to you. Right now, what we're going to do, we're going to put some money into the bank, okay. By sitting around, you can get some money in the bank. Now there are different groups. So here we've got the Defiance Industries. They're the most reliable. They basically give you a good return. Nashhan Diversified. So this is the mid tier. You can get some really big returns, or you can lose a bit of money. Then Baker Pharmaceuticals. This mob here. Massive returns, but high risk. You can lose your money very quickly here. Okay, so you can see there, certainly bankrupt them. So they can definitely. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna put all your money in there because you're gonna need the money later on. Because what does happen is you get mechs. Okay, now these graphics here look pretty cool, but obviously there's a newer version of Battletech. That is a much prettier, and there's also MechWarrior 5 too, okay, which is pretty good too, so definitely go check those out. Alright, but anyway, right now we're playing Battletech Inception, yes, Crescent Hawk Inception. Alright, so there are different places you can go, like for example, this is where I'm going to show you quickly. You need the credits, okay. Weapon shop, so you can buy weapons. So, for example, here, like the SRM launchers, short-range missile launchers, Infernos, you can see 1,500 credits. So you definitely need to increase. But let's go look at why we're here. Let's go have a look at what we're here. We're here to work on these mechs. All right, let's go to the training center. Now, before you can go on the trading mission, you will have to pass a written quiz. Hopefully you have studied your book. Now, the answers are online somewhere, but this version of the game, you don't need them. Okay, this was like the security check. Make sure you haven't copyrighted it. So you've got the manual, all the answers are in here. Okay, I used to know these, but I've forgotten them now. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. You look like you're ready to begin your MechWarrior training. Are you ready to accept your first training mission? Yes. The objective of your first training mission is to familiarize you with a mech and the training grounds. You have to choose a mech and pilot it to the far southeast corner of the training grounds in return. You'll be judged on pass-fail system determined by the time you take to complete your mission. Go on as straight a path as possible, but walking through a forest and lake will slow you down. Choose the fastest mech for the best chance of succeeding. Good luck. So, 3 different mechs we could get in the training center. Let's look at the Locust first. Little animation. Pretty cool. Alright, so you can see this mech doesn't have any arms. Okay, but it's got big legs, so which would imply it can move quite quickly. Okay, you made it to the southeast corner. Now get back to the training center. Alright, so we head back up there. Oop, too far. You took too long, Cadet. You'll have to refine your mech handling skills before we can improve your performance. Remember, your mech moves slower through forest and water, and heavy forest. Of course, you're a harder target to hit then, but this test is only measuring speed. Try again later when you have worked up the nerve. Oh my god, how did I fail? I walked obviously up too far. So now, because you failed, you kind of have to wait a little bit, which kind of blows. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, down here is the armor shop, and you can see why we need money. So, like for example, heavy environmental suit, 50 points, 10,000 credits. Okay, so you definitely need the money. You can get money through combat, but you don't get a lot. You definitely don't get a lot. What's this? This is the mecha tube. So this is where you can, repair your mechs, buy ammunition, visit the speed shop, ask to apprentice. So you can actually, let's have a look. Inspect character. So you got here, you can see you've got name, weapon, armor, health. So it gives you a visual, like a word picture. You also see it there on the left side, the B. That'll tell your body stat too, like how much health you've got. Then you can increase your skills on these different things: bow and blade, pistol, rifle, gunnery, pilot, tech, and medical. The first three, there is a place you can learn, and just be aware you can only increase these here. You can't increase this anywhere else. Gunnery and piloting, they're increased by doing the training missions. Generally, by the end, you should have excellent, but sometimes you might just get good. It's possible. Then checking medical. These you can increase through like a hospital and obviously the mecha lube tube place we just went before. But you can only increase them once. So for your character, yeah, look, it can be good to start off with. It's like 500 credits, so it's not a huge amount. But is it worth it? Not really. Then you can pick up other things too, like a med kit, which improves your healing rate. The mapper, which when you're walking around, you can see bigger areas because it uses the satellites, and the field surgery kit, which heals even more. They're useful if you've got, if you can see overhead, you can see how much we can see. And the small boxes, you can see down the bottom there, it tells you how much you can see without the mapper. So you can see it's not a lot. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if it's ready now. Yes, we can. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going back to the locust. Let's try not overshoot this time. All right, let's try not to overshoot. There we go. Congratulations, Youngblood. You did well on that test, considering you chose the use of a locust. The results are hardly surprising. We will ready the course for your next training mission. Report back here when you're ready. Now, over time, you will get more credits. What I like to do is just plot myself down somewhere and then just let it accrue. Okay, there's we've got 15 right now. So I'll go AFK and do something. That's what I'll do. And you can see I've got a little bit of credits there now. Okay. Whilst we're here, let's have a look. Citadel. Okay. So you are standing in the House Steiner Citadel, the center of the Lyran Commonwealth operations of Pacifica. So we can visit the Hall of Legends. Our first exhibit is a portrait of the Archon herself, Katrina Steiner, Duchess of Darkard. Katrina is here on Pacifica for a short while on her way to the Federated Sons for the marriage of her daughter Melissa. Alright. Here we have a picture of one of the many battle mechs that helped to protect their Commonwealth from the Lao, Marek and Kurita invaders. This example is a Locust, a very common mech. It is armed with a medium laser and machine guns instead of hands. This is an extremely rare mech, a Phoenix Hawk, LAM. This mech can convert it from a normal mech to an aerospace fighter, or a hybrid mode, pictured here. There are very few mech warriors who can pilot these complex machines. Perhaps the most skilled and famous is our own security chief, Jeremiah Youngblood. This is Edward Telham, an extremely brilliant scientist responsible for much of the discovered. Much of the discovered technology we have today. He's also somewhat eccentric and retired. Somewhere north on Pacifica, to be away from people. Some rumors say that he's still alive, but he hasn't been seen in years. Depicted here is one of the Defiance Industries Battletech factories on Hesperus 2. This is one example of the Commonwealth's superiority in manufacturing and commerce among the successor states. Our last exhibit shows the Battle of Mallory. Mallory's well, 12 years ago, hero lands of the Steiner mercenary unit, Calhounds, fought off a determined Kurita invasion. The Hounds stayed hidden in the trees, where they were difficult to hit, while Jeremiah Youngblood used his lamb's superior maneuverability to drive the Dracos off. Alright, here you can enroll in combat. Okay. So different ones. So you can start really cheap, but then obviously they go up in price. While we're here, can we see Katrina? The sentry recognizes you as the son of the captain of the security forces and informs Katrina that you wish to speak to her. She agrees, and you are escorted into her plush offices. Hello, Jason. How are you? How is your training coming? I see that you have been to the training center. Your last mission was quite successful, wasn't it? Well, must be off. I have preparations to make for your wedding. For the wedding, you know. Okay. No one here to talk to. Alright. I don't think I'm going to get any more credits. So let's head down to mission 2. Oh no, we do. That's alright. I'll do this, then I'll go AFK. Okay, let's do this. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your second training mission? Yes. Your second training mission is only slightly more complex. Somewhere in the field is a piece of rubble. Choose a mech, go out there, find the rubble, pick it up, and bring it back. There is no time limit on this mission. Okay, so we need a mech with hands, which a wasp will have. Alright. So now, there it is there. Alright, easy. That was easier than expected. Let's head back in. Well done, Cadet. You wisely chose a mech with hands so you could pick up the rubble. Report back here for your next mission later. Alright. So let's head up to the bank, put the money in. I'm probably not going to worry. Like, I normally try to get a lot more cash. But I think this playthrough I won't. Just get through the game. This is not, like, it's not on my list. But it is a game that I enjoy playing. Maybe I just add it. I've got all my Steam games there. I don't have any of my GOG games. You know, good old games. That's another good website to get some games. Really cheap too. Often a lot of sales. Yeah. But yeah. Alright. Let me go AFK for a bit and we'll see how much money we get whilst waiting. Alright. So it's been a while. Did some cleaning. And let's have a look how we're looking at. So we're looking at 267 at the moment from our humble beginnings. All right, so we've done pretty well. I remember when I first played this game, I wasn't using the banks. I was just waiting for my cash to come in and using it. So, yeah, it was pretty nuts. All right, let's enter. All right, let's pass the quiz. Oh, so easy. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Sorry, give me a second. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your third training mission? Yes. Commandant of the training center stops you before you can sign up for the mission. He tells you that you look pretty tired and should get some rest before trying the next mission. Oh, so I need to have some rest. Alright, let's go have some rest. So up here, I should follow the path, but I don't think anyone actually follows the paths. How do I get to that one? You can't. There you go. So anyway, here is the barracks. Alright, so let's have some Z's. You drift off in a contented sleep. You awaken to the sound of sirens blaring warnings to all the cadets. House Marek agents have infiltrated the Citadel and are holding Katrina hostage. They are demanding immediate Steiner evacuation of the planet. All around you, your friends and fellow cadets are gathering their equipment and rushing for the starport. You grab your clothes and dress quickly, but you're not going to turn tail and run. No. The only thing you're packing is a vibroblade, and not in a suitcase. Katrina has provided a good living for you, your family, and you're not going to leave her to those Marek terrorists. You slip out the window and make your way through the trees to the Citadel. You peek over the low wall, right into the eyes of Marek Watchman. He is as surprised as you are, but you're quicker, and he's now headless. You drag the body behind a building and swap uniforms, but you loathe even touching this infidel. You walk through the front entrance of the Citadel, grunting at the sentries posted there. A Marek officer stops you in the main hall, questioning you about the blood that is covering your collar. You explain that the blood is just like your filthy mud. You scream as you plunge the vibroblade into his gut. Footsteps are scrambling from around the corner before you, and you realize your cover is blown. You duck into a closet, and with perfectly executed gymnastic flair, you leap to grab a light fixture, slice a hole in the roof with a white-hot vibroblade, and escape into the ventilation shafts in the ceiling. Drawing upon your photographic memory, you visualize the floor plan to the Citadel. You stealthily make your way to Katrina's office, where they are most certainly holding her. You peer through the vent and see Katrina, tied up in a chair, slap marks covering her left cheek. You have arrived just in time to see the grungy leader of the American Vanties rear back his hand and... He stops and grabs his ears, as you do also, because of the loud siren sounding. Then a voice comes through. Jason Youngblood, report to the Mech Warrior Training Center. Jason Youngblood. You sit bolt upright in bed and realize it was all a dream. Rubbing your eyes, you climb out of bed and get dressed again. Alright, let's go. So we need to go back to training now. Alright. Going the long way. Okay. Now you can increase the movement, but we'll do that later. I'm not too worried about that now. Let's pass the quiz. So quick. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your third training mission? Yes. By now you're pretty good at walking around. It's obvious you have increased your piloting skills. We're going to see how you handle using weapons. We've put a worthless locust shell in the field for you to go pummel. You can't move or fire, so you're perfectly safe. Choose your mech and go plaster it. Alright, let's choose a locust, I guess. Let's have a look at the locust. We probably won't pick up a locust later on. Now, when you do combat, you can either the computer do it for you, so they'll target and move for you, so you can completely automate it. You don't have to do anything. Combat messages, you can either have, they don't tell you anything, give you only very brief details, or verbose, which means give you as much details. And we can see the graphics. Alright. Here we can scan units, so you can scan friendly and enemies. So enemies, here it is over here. Detail scan. So you can actually see how effective the mech is, how damaged it is and things like that, if you want to get into that side of the house. Okay, but you can't, from what I can tell, you can't target specific areas anyways. I know in Mech Warrior you can, because you're aiming. You're actually the Mech Warrior, you're aiming where you're firing your weapons. Exception to that, I think, is missiles. I think they just hit the area, or they lock onto the mech itself. Don't quote me, I've started playing Mech Warrior 5, but it's a bit hard for me to play the controls. I'm not very good at it. Alright. But here, the Locust has 2 machine guns and a med laser. Alright, so it doesn't have a lot of weapons, but it's not known for weapons. It's more of a scouting a mech, rather than one that can... For some reason, I don't know why, but what I might do, I might target here too and move a bit closer. There we go. Apparently lost its arm. I don't think it's actually a genuine thing that happens, but it's just a little animation. Nice little animation. Remember, this is the back in the day of floppy disks. You know? There we go. Not much left out there, is there? Of course, if you had chosen a mech with some more firepower, it would have taken substantially less time, wouldn't it? Well, you're here to learn after all. Go get cleaned up and we'll let you try your hand at some real combat next. Alright. So they're obviously talking about the chameleon, because that is... when I show you, I'll pick that next. There are a lot of weapons on that system. The only issue with that one is that you cannot upgrade it. Okay. I'll put that in. Wait, yeah, put that in there while we're waiting. It's slowly going up. Buy stocks to pest 30. All right. Actually, look here. What we'll do, we'll take out 75. Shouldn't do that, but increase the skills of one of my things. Rifles and SMGs, I think they're nice. I like to try to get these maxed out. So if you have a look, select character, here we go. So now pilot has already got up to amateur. So moving around, gunnery hasn't really worked. We've only used it once, but now rifles also amateur too now. All right. But anyway, where was I going? I was going to... Oh, the mech lab. Make it. There we go. In here. Make it lube. Alright, so here, if you visit the speed shop, okay, you enter the small side shop and associated by the smell of grease and molten mech lumber. There are piles of parts on the floor and several of the techs are gathered together, bragging about mounting some outrageous combinations of weapons on tiny mechs. You decide that if you did have a mech, you would certainly want to have the modifications these techs will do. So it's all about improving your mech. Okay, and making it more powerful, basically. More armor, more weapons, better heat dissipation, and things like that. In MechWarrior, you can do that. You can modify your mechs. Battletech, I think you might, but I said I haven't gone far in that. That's another Let's Play I'll do one day. Once I understand it a bit better, how to play it. So I'm not so much of a noob. But anyway, let me credits crew up and we'll be back shortly. Alright, let's get this done. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your 4th training mission? It's time to see how you respond to a reactionary opponent. We've rounded up a group of old labor robbers and have fitted them with rudimentary intelligence and a variety of weapons. Your mission is to go out there and eliminate them without getting your mech shot out from under you. So here we're going to have a look at the Wasp. Okay, we're just going to do the chameleon, but we'll do the Wasp because I can. No, just so we can see that weapon system. All right, you can see how limiting it is. Okay, no verbose graphics. Yes. Okay. So weapon systems, we've got a medium laser and then the short range missiles too. I think the higher the number, the more damage and further it goes. But so these have got actually pretty decent weaponry. I think they're gonna run. Alright, we got. Okay, I couldn't get them. That would be funny if they get me before I get them. That's never happened to me before. How many of them are there? Can you kind of see where they are? But because I'm actually not skilled with the weapon systems too, it doesn't help. So you miss. Interesting that you miss. There we go, we got one. So medium laser, next enemy, target. Done. Yeah. Use weapon, medium laser. We've got a pistol, laser rifle, pistol. So only got 2 left. There we go. That was kind of close. Disturbingly close. Alright. Very good, Mr. Youngblood. Although shooting up a bunch of androids may not seem like much, you kept your head in the combat situation. The rest of your training missions won't be so easy, however. Okay. As you can see, I've upped my movement too. So let's have a look how much cash we've got at the moment. Then I'll go AFK again. Picture accounts, 556. Alright, change investment. Let's buy some stock. Let's go to the NAS. Just to show you a little bit of there. So you can see those will accrue. Alright. Going AFK. Alright, it's time for the next training mission. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your 5th training mission? Yes. Welcome to the big time. Combat against another mech. You will be engaging a remote-controlled locust in a one-on-one situation. Use your training and skills to best your opponent. You will pass this test to destroy them enemy while your mech is still standing. By the way, we've disabled your combat computer for this mission. If you're going to win, you'll have to do it yourself. Good luck. Okay, now we're going to Camlium, which is the better quality, well, more weapon systems. You'll see it very soon. Okay, Verbose, yes. Okay, so let's have a look at the weapon system so you can see how much there is on there. It's obscene. And especially the large laser. Look, I mean, so far away. Like, why even bother having, what do you call it? Machine guns on this thing? I don't know. But they're there. For some reason, it likes to run around circles. Now, I'm sure this mech probably runs into heat issues. I'm sure it does. Alright, there it is. We can even kick it. Target. There we go. And quite easy to defeat. Congratulations, you have defeated the mech in one-on-one combat and taking your first step towards earning the title Mech Warrior. Now go rest up and celebrate while we repair the mechs. Report back here later and we'll take your ego down a couple of notches in your next test. Rick Atlas, one of the other cadets here at the training school, although much older than you, comes over to congratulate you on your victory. He tells you that he's going over to the lounge to relax and asks if you wouldn't stop by later to join him. You're a bit surprised since you have never talked to him. Since he has never talked to you before, but tell him that you'll see him there. So let's go over to the lounge. Okay, this is just up over here, I think. There. You enter the lounge. You enter the small lounge. All around people engage in conversation, dining and listening to awful entertainers. Talk to others. Rick Atlas. Rick invites you to sit at his table. The two of you are engaged in light, friendly conversation when one of the senior techs stumbles by. He is clearly inebriated and is being none too friendly. He leans over the table, spilling or deliberately pouring some of his noxious beverage on you, then breaks into laughter. You quickly stand up as if you challenge him, which makes him laugh even harder. Rick grabs your arm and hauls you back into your seat. He then interposes himself between you two and urges the burly tech to go home. Go on home. The tech starts resisting. Gripping loudly as to why some baby-faced kid with a famous daddy should be allowed to shoot up some valuable hardware, which he then has to fix up, just so this kid can shoot it up again. Stupid kid, probably hasn't never been to a starport even. Rick succeeds in ushering the tech. Sorry. Ushering the tech out of the lounge and returns to the table. You sit somewhat dejectedly when Rick tells you not to take the drugs comments personally. You respond that it's hard to keep high self-esteem after a barrage like that. Then Rick asks you if it's true that you've never been to the starport. When you grumble aloud a yes, he reaches into his vest pocket and pulls out a small electronic device, which he gives to you. When you ask what it is, he tells you that you'll know when you need to. Then he leaves. Yeah, I don't know what that device is, but yeah. So now we're on the home stretch. Okay, now it's just a whole bunch of missions. Okay, so once again, we'll do some AFK. I'll show you the missions, see which ones I pass, which ones I don't. Actually, you can see how much money I've got. I put a little bit of money. I put 15 into NAS, and you can see it's grown quite big. Buy stock in def 15, so that's at over 1,000 now. But yeah, let's go AFK again. Greetings, Cadet Youngblood. Congratulations on successfully completing your last training mission. Are you ready to accept your 6th training mission? Now we're going to have your toughest test yet. You will have to face more mechs than you have previously. Get ready to fight for your life. This is where this comes into its own. No. Alright, run. We want to get to the water. Now, where are they? Enemies. They're both there. Okay. Run south. Use weapons, medium lasers, next enemy target. Target. Done. In fight. Use weapon. Who we got? Him. Target. Quickly check. Yes, override. Yeah, no, we're good. Done. Run. We need to increase our weapon skill. That's what we're looking at doing now. So even if we lose some, it's good. Because it should give us an opportunity to improve our weapon skill. Okay, it's lost one of the machine guns. We know they've got a medium laser and a machine gun. Ah, look at that, overheated. And I got destroyed. There you go. But I think this was good. A true mech warrior, especially a Youngblood, would have won that battle. We are going to repair these mechs and give you another chance later. Alright, so if we look at my character, gunnery is amateur, piloting is amateur. Okay, so even piloting hasn't really gone up much. I did increase my rifle skills though. But alright, we'll come back after a little bit. Let's give this a go again. Alright, see if any of them came out. Alright, here we go. We've got one coming out down the south. Maybe it's to come back into a heavy forested area. There we go. There we go. Looking a little bit better this time. A few criticals. Nice, lost all its weapons. Excellent. So now, oops, we can target the next one. Because it's behind the building, even though you can target, it's in range, we don't have line of sight. There we go. Well done. Well done, Jason Youngblood. You got there. Congratulations. With the odds stacked against you, you still managed to win. You are well on your way to graduation and to the title of Mech Warrior. Perfect. Alright, back in a sec. Alright, so we're about to start the next mission. But before we do that, what we're going to do is save. And the reason for this is, I'll show you right now. Currently my gunnery and piloting is at adequate and adequate. Okay, so there's 4, unskilled, amateur, adequate, good, and then excellent. Okay, for the mech, you really want to get it up to excellent. So that means you basically will never miss. It happens, but it's rare, especially the gunnery. Piloting will just come up regardless. It will just happen. But the reason I'm saving it, okay, is because from now on, these missions, there's a chance that it'll progress the game. Okay, now at the moment, my character is not ready. If I go back, I've got no weapons, I've got no armor. I really should have something. I'm not too worried about the armor, but the weapon I definitely need to upgrade. So I definitely need to get that, but I want the credits to accrue a bit first. But let's have a look. So I've saved it. Let's go in. Hopefully it's just a normal mission. We'll find out very quick. 7th mission. Okay, toughest fight of your life. Chameleon. Let's have a look. Okay, this should be a normal fight, which is good. Okay, let's head up north. Use weapons. Anyone coming towards us? Yes. We've got this weapon, this guy here. What I'm trying to do is just try to stay in the cover to minimize. No, that's fine. How many times he hits me? There we go. But we are going to lose this fight. I don't want to win it. Just to level up my skills a bit. I mean, I shouldn't win it. I mean, there's 3 mechs. They should be coordinated attacks, so they've only got 2 of them there. See how we go. Now, I believe you can speed this up even faster, but I think it's a pretty good speed. See, only the arm suit, I think. Ah, there we go. Left torso. Took me out. Okay. I should have won that, but let's have a look. So now my gunnery and piloting is that good, which is actually a good state to be. Alright. In fact, how much credits we got at the moment? Maybe I'll get ready. As I said, I'm not too worried about cashew. Yeah, okay. Obviously, if I kept it there, it will accrue quicker. The reason I'm getting a weapon, okay, even though I'm planning to escape with a mech, in the next town where you can't have a mech, you can still be attacked. Okay, so we need something to be able to defend ourselves. So what we're going to do, I normally go for an Inferno. It doesn't do much against mechs other than raise the heat, but I just love the description. If it goes against an infantryman, you know, he shudders. And look, let's be honest, burning is not a way to go. But we're going to buy that, so we've at least got a weapon now. Alright. I think the next fight, we'll see what happens. Let me save it. We'll see what happens, actually. Let's see if we can go in there now. Yep, okay. Alright, Chameleon. If we can get both of these up to excellent. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a normal mission. Is anyone coming up? No, no one's coming up yet. Try and see if anyone else comes up. Here we go, we got someone coming up now. Alright. See how I'm missing? This is why you need to level up. Removes the odds of you missing. Look at that, miss, 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 miss. I love how the arm blows off a locust. But, you know, hey. Decals, right? Okay, we got one. So one's down. Let's target this guy here. Done. Begin. Was doing better this time. Still missed. Looks like another mech should be going down soon if I hit the left arm. Not that it has an arm. There we go. Another one's down. Okay. I can't do anything. Problem with this mech. Alright. Here we go. Now I wanted to lose this, but maybe I don't. Because in theory, the next fight should be able to get me up the skills I want. But look, even if I don't get the skills I want, big deal, right? Big deal. Part of RPing. Alright. No, you got me. Not too bad. Alright. Let's have a look. How are we looking with inspection? So we've got piloting now excellent and gunnery at good. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to come back up here, get some more money out. Oh, we got more credits. Okay. So what we want to do is 325 for rifle and SMG. So once again, we don't want to miss. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Sell stock. What was it? 325? So we need 310. Right? Leave. And roll combat 325. By looking at your transcript, you see a component with a rifle submachine gun. After several grueling hours in the classroom at the hands of a skilled instructor, you have mustered a passing grade. Better yet, you feel more confident with the weapons and are more accurate and effective with them. You are informed that the school has already transferred the tuition funds from your Comstar account, so you have paid in full. That's what that was weird. DOSBox. There you go. No, hello everybody. It's, yeah, my game crashed, and hence why I'm back down here. We're up to mission 7. Okay, so what I've done in preparations in case we move on, I've actually upgraded my skills. Look, the NASDIV started with 15, it grew to 211 so far. So this is how effectively they can be. But very quickly, inspect character. I got my rifle up to excellent, so that's for the Inferno. My piloting and gunnery still look good. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much, even if I... Oh, another one. Yeah, okay. Fine, put it in there, because I'm going to need money here anyways. Buy stock, there, 15. Alright, anyway. Alright, if I get more cash, then so be it. I'll leave with more cash. Alright, we're going to move on, because I want to leave. Let's save it first. Okay. Because it's possible that this could take us to the next zone. Chameleon? The next part. Possible. Let's have a look. These mechs aren't like getting you fought against. You feel uneasy. No. Verbose. Yes. So what we want to do is head north. They're trying to actually kill you. This is no training mission. So what we need to do is stay in this corner. Those are Kurita mechs. You can see the dragon symbol on them. Walk. Yes. No. Run. Yes. You look around and see the citadel has been destroyed. So now this is where we need to go. The Kurita must have raided Pacifica and destroyed your army. Walk. Yes. We're going to jump. Yes. So we need to come through here. They broke down their southeast wall. East. Yeah. Alright, now we go back to running. The reason we're doing this is so we can get away from these mechs. We need to reset. Now it's up here somewhere, I think. There we go. There's the gate we need to get through. Because we can evade. Begin. Walk. Yes, we can just walk it out. Yes. You have eluded your enemies. Okay, Kurita mechs have made a lightning raid on Pacifica. They have destroyed the citadel. Some of the remnant of the Lauren Guard engaged the mechs. Your comrades are wiped out, but in the distraction, you managed to escape. Your friends from the citadel, the ones who are still alive, are scattering, trying to avoid their executioners. You overhear scraps of shouted conversation. Who are they? What do they want? Kurita invaders! They've destroyed our army. Where is Jeremiah? I don't know. Nobody's seen him. He's probably dead. You stand numb for a moment, contemplating what you've just heard. An explosion behind you jars you back to reality, and you make up your mind as to your course of action. Since the citadel is overrun, there is no reason for you to hang around here. You realize that your only chance is to try to make it to the starport. Meet up with anyone you may know. Try to find out if your father is still alive and get a ride off the planet before it's too late. And that's it. Okay? So we didn't actually improve our skills. They're only good and good. Okay, I think we should be okay. We can avoid most fights anyways. This is a game where you don't really need to do a lot of fighting. You can. Obviously you can. You'll come across mechs and things like that. But you don't need to. Let's save it under 2 in case I feel like I really want to get excellent. But see once again, here we go. Attacking 4 humans. Okay. Use weapons, melee laser. See this, when you kill these guys too, I'll show you very quickly before we move on. Okay. Done. Begin. Okay. Interestingly enough, is there any other enemies? No, that's it. Okay. So after an invigorating scuffle, you defeat the Kuritans. Press a key. You dig through the soldiers' pockets and find 41 sea bills in cash and confiscate their weapons. So if you want, you can actually grab weapons too. This is another way, if you forget to upgrade your weapons, you can do that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Frank. Thank you very much for watching. We'll call it there. Our next journey will be up to the Citadel, to the spaceport, and hopefully find some people that can help us there. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.